Well, we didn't get much from Robert Anae, the offensive coordinator, but we've just been told that we're going to be joined by the new quarterback, Grayson McCall, when we was talking about. And with the starters out, that means we're joined by the new quarterback of NC State, Grayson McCall. Grayson, we appreciate the time. How about it? First time in front of fans in a Wolfpack uniform. How did it feel out there?
It's awesome, man. Unbelievable day out here. Beautiful day. A bunch of people showed up. It was awesome, man. One of the best transitions I've ever had in my life. You know, they talk about it being a family here, and they really mean it. I mean, 120 guys welcomed me in to the locker room the first day I stepped in, and the coaches just trusted me and kind of handed me the keys to take over the offense. It's a lot of really good guys, so I'm really happy with the decision I made to come to Raleigh.
Grayson, one football, a lot.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. It's been a very competitive spring. I think I've gotten so much better this spring, and just going against them every day, it's really iron sharpens iron, and it's been awesome, man. They're really good, and you know, that's another big reason for coming here. The defense is always going to be good, and I feel like I'm still being overlooked, so still sense a little bit of disrespect. So I'm here to prove things this year, and I think that's kind of the whole mindset throughout the team. So expect big things. Great to have here, the whole school and the whole community of Raleigh getting behind them and really cheering them on. So hopefully they can get it done tonight. We'll all be tuned in and cheering them on, and then the national championship, baby. So we're tuned in, and it's always go Pack.
I have to imagine the expectation is for you.
And that's what we're here to do.
Thanks, Grayson. Really appreciate the time.
Thank you, guys. Go Pack.
Grayson McCall, 16 of 20, 205 yards passing and a touchdown. And you heard him say the number 12. They've been talking about it all offseason. 12 regular season games promised. A 12-team college football playoff that's expanded and actually going to be the fourth or fifth guy on the depth chart.
I've been on some of those teams. You have to figure out how to get close to the quarterback so you can get the ball.
And the running back rooms and the wide receiver rooms here in Raleigh.
For you.
And Bailey in now. Slings it right over the middle. C.J. Bailey, he's been a big bright spot, a couple of broken tackles.
And that's Juice Vereen, tight end.
To linebacker, you're really the anchor of this defensive team. Tell us how that transition has been this spring.
It's been great, having guys like Betty and Caden really helping me along the way to learn the new positions. And then you're going to have those days when defense is playing lights out, and, just having that back and forth battle with them. It's just been really good to have, see what how dynamic the offense is. You're a linebacker now. You can't talk to us no more. I talk to all of them. It's crazy because I still tell them I could play DB if I really wanted to, for real.
No, we believe that. We believe that move from safety to linebacker gets him in the box more where he can really make plays.
Yeah, and the way you have it with the 3-3-5 defense, he can still swing and do some things, but also some of the coverage aspects helps out. And I think that's in helping because, on programs on campuses, you get accustomed to hanging out with your crew. But then you also see players sometimes we look at, oh, man, day 14, I can't wait for it to be over. But for this time, you have a chance to get these guys all running together and getting these kind of reps together.
And I think that had to play a factor in McCall choosing NC State, as he knew he had a really good line in front of him.
On defense, hustling to the football. Some of the young players like McBride getting the fumble recovery. You're starting to see some of the young names that they talked about this week, and now we're seeing it come to fruition. Oh, that's a tough one. Nothing comes to mind like this is a comparable. Who do you kind of see as one of those guys that he could be similar to? Ooh, another good throw.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone really jumps to mind, but he's going to be a really good linebacker and play.
Carl Banks at 6'5", 250.
Yeah.
But he was still very well put together. Man, they're knifing through this defense.
Yeah, it has been all offense. And that's another star freshman to keep an eye on. Terrell Anderson, the freshman from Greensboro, North Carolina, to finish this third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, that was gets through this defense. Ball gets out, boom, right on it. And he's able to just run through one tackler, two tacklers, made a couple of guys miss. That was impressive.
And no doubt about it, the offense has been the story here at it.
I don't think that there should be a drive that we shouldn't score, you know. So every time we go out the field, we challenge ourselves to score and get a touchdown.
Noah, what was the thought process to come back home to Raleigh and play for the NC State?
Be an impact player for the University of NC State.
What do you think of the basketball team right now?
Shoot. Hey, they can add me, you know, timing on routes and everything. So playing with him has been great. He's a great leader, a great dude, and you know, me and him have a good connection right now. So looking forward to that.
Who talks the most trash in the defensive backfield? The DBs do a lot of chirping. So do the wide receivers. So I love to hear that.
I always thought most of the chirping came in the trenches.
No, it's those, because the guys inside, we're too tired of doing all that. I mean, it can be.
Well, if the spring game's job is to give us a sneak preview of what's to come in the fall, there is a lot to like when you take a look at this Wolfpack team, especially another touchdown is scored. Perfect way to end as we send you to Phoenix to talk some NC State men's basketball, getting ready for the Final Four game tonight. For Charles, I'm Jay.